Hello, this is Bob Pandolfo, and welcome to another edition of Handicapper's Corner and the Grand Adventure. Grand Adventure weekend number 57. Now this week I have two horses, one on Friday and one on Saturday. Let's go to the program for Freehold, 7th race today, and this is this afternoon. Now I'm going to do something this week I've never done on the Grand Adventure. I have two horses, and they're horses that were head and head against each other last week in a speed duel at Saratoga Harness. And one of them's racing in Saratoga this weekend, and one of them's racing at Freehold. And so the two horses who were involved in a speed duel are my picks this week. The first horse is Off Keel, who has post 7 at Freehold, shipping in from Saratoga. Gets a key driver change. Now, the thing I liked about this horse's race last week, he was setting a fast pace. Now, Saratoga is a very fast track, but last weekend here in the Northeast, we had horrible weather. Heavy rains, we had a lot of wind, and the track was rated 2 seconds slow. Fractions were fast, 55 1/4 and the favorite in the race went off at 1-2, and that's the horse I'm picking tomorrow night. And he was battling head-to-head with Off Keel through these fast fractions. And they both got used very hard, and actually considering, I thought they held pretty good. And Off Keel comes in here and to Freehold and gets a tough post 7. His main rival is a horse named Brickyard Wayne. The thing with Brickyard Wayne, though, is that this horse, he has a lot of times he seems to be in a position where he can win. He's had the rail a couple of times. And he seems to be the fastest horse in the race, but he always seems to come up short. And I don't know, horses like that to me are always worth betting against, even though on paper he has some good final times and fractions. But with the driver change, I'm going to go for Off Keel, even though he draws outside his main rival in the 7th race at Freehold today. Now, tomorrow night at Saratoga Harness, the other horse who is involved in the speed duel is Civilized Hanover. And this horse draws post 6. Again, he's getting a driver change and had a very tough trip. This horse was battling on the outside the whole way against Off Keel and through very fast fractions. Really didn't have any chance. I think he has a class edge on most of these horses. And even though he has post 6, I think he's worth a shot. So, you know, when I look at these internal fractions, when I look at pace and horses that set the pace or dispute at the pace on the outside, one of the things you have to look at, of course, is the conditions. And with the rain and wind last weekend and the temperatures even, the track was off, and considerably, 2 seconds off. So the actual final time and fractions of this particular race that these two horses established the pace in was pretty good for that level. So interesting pace plays. The first time ever, two horses coming out of the same race who battled each other are my picks today, this weekend on the Grand Adventure. So enjoy the races. Thanks for tuning in. And for Bob Pandolfo, on behalf of the USTA and Handicapper's Corner, thanks for tuning in and enjoy the races.